Originally, I was in a 16 by 12 spare bedroom in our house, and I had all my boas in that room. My cages were stacked from floor to ceiling, and I needed a ladder to get to the top enclosures, which was not ideal. My goal in the design of this new space was to utilize a room on the first floor, expand it, and generate a much bigger space where I would be able to expand my operation, have more enclosures, and not have to climb a ladder to reach the top ones. What follows is a timeline of how we constructed this room, what went into building it, how it's laid out, and the big reveal of the room. I hope you enjoy seeing how we did it and the final product. Stay tuned. This is the back of the house where we decided to extend the addition off of. This room, which was being used as a room for a pool table, we just weren't getting much use out of it and decided to incorporate it into the new Boa room. The excavator showed up to start the site work. Most of the house has a full basement underneath it, but the part of the house that this addition was being attached to was just a crawl space with a cement floor. We decided to continue the crawl space under this addition. Of course, shortly after we opened up the existing crawl space to the new crawl space, but before the top had been put on, it started to pour. I mean, really pour. We got 7 inches of rain in the space of like 48 hours. 7 inches. And we were pretty worried that our existing basement was going to flood. It didn't though, we lucked out. Our little building inspector was working hard on the job to make sure everything was going right. Forms were put in place, supports for lolly columns were poured, and the foundation was poured. Now things started moving really fast. Our framer showed up and started putting the deck on and started putting the sides up. Okay, here's an update on my snake room construction, my new Boa room. And this has now been made into a hallway. And if I turn to the right, this room is going to be my baby room. And this is where my baby racks are going to be. In this room, obviously these lights are going away. But yeah, this room will be the baby room. It's a pretty big room. And this wall will be closed off. This is a door. And this door is going to go into my utility room. Let's see if I can get through back in. Oops. Excuse me. Okay. Go through here. And this is my utility room. I'll have my double sink over here, and I'll have my refrigerator and freezer here. There's a drop down into storage attic up there, and big door out here into my main Boa room where my adults will be. And this is a huge room. This is really nice. So this will have enclosures all along the walls, and I've got a ton, it's got 9-foot ceilings. I've got a ton of space on the walls. And I'm gonna do a cool thing in the center with some seating. I'll have a table in the center, and also I'm gonna have some kind of crazy jungle gym thing for the Boas. But yeah, this is the progress. It's coming along pretty fast and pretty cool. It's gonna be wicked awesome. So anyway, so here we go. The big room is insulated now, so it doesn't echo as much. And you see we've got the electrical rough-in done. The wall is going to have a plug molding all along the wall at about the 5'8" height. And it's also going to have, you know, plugs down low to code. Going to have a lot of power supply to this room, so I won't have to worry about any of that. And let's see, all the insulation's in, and sheetrock's gonna start tomorrow. And looking through this wall, you can see my utility room. And the rough-in plumbing's done for my sink. I've got a double sink going in here, stainless steel, with a drying rack, and my refrigerator and freezer are going in here too. And that's my attic space. There's going to be a folding down staircase there. And then going through this doorway, I'll have my whole baby room here with my baby racks. Right now it's full of all kinds of stuff. And I have a door to my room. So here's the door to my room. It's got a cool shade that comes down, so if I want to block it off from people coming into the house, I can. And yeah, that's my progress. Here's an update video. Everything's primed today, and all the drywall is up. Here's my big room. You can see this is the big Boa room. Everything's been first coat primed, and going in here to my utility room. This is where my sink's gonna be, my double sink, and my refrigerator and freezer will be in here. And there's my attic. There's gonna be a pull down stairs here and here, and then going through this door. This is going to be my baby room. This is going to be the baby room. And going out here. Yeah, so it's coming along. And then going out here, there's the door into the main hallway to the house. That's our house. We installed mini splits, a Mitsubishi heat pump system for heat, which allowed me to keep the heat and air conditioning separate from the rest of the house, so I could keep my Boa room at temperatures optimal for Boas. And then also installed the sink for in the utility room.
Here's a little tour of the room after the flooring's installed. The lighting in the fans are installed. And you can see I've started to move some of the animal plastics enclosures into the room. These are the new ones I ordered. I think there were 19 new enclosures coming in, and I had started to assemble some of those because some of my boas were going to be moved down into the room prior to the big move, which was occurring a little bit later.